Stats can release some numbers very quietly because they reflect poorly on Mark Carney, and they are a bad sign for the Canadian economy as a whole. In June of 2025, for the first time in 6 months, foreign investment in Canada totaled $709 million. By contrast, in June of 2025, foreign investment by Canadians in what's called foreign securities totaled $9 billion. So $709 million came into the country, mostly buying up our debts and getting a monthly interest payment. And $9 billion have left. Worse, though, as that $709 million investment in Canada was the first time in 6 months. Unfortunately for Canada, the first quarter and the second quarter combined of Canadians sending our money into other markets, about $85 billion. So in the last 6 months, $85 billion have left the Canadian economy, only to be accrued and accumulated in other parts of the world where they don't pay Canadian taxes and where they don't have to put up with Canadian corporate interference and capital sales tax. On top of that, Canadian investors purchased $9 billion in the American bond market and added 8.2 in foreign shares just in June alone. So that's nearly $17 billion in investment in June of 2025. Mark Carney, who campaigned on being the guy that could stop this problem, is nowhere to be found. He's nowhere to be seen. Nothing has begun to become invested in Canada, and nothing looks like it's going to be started. Unemployment rates for men and young men are the highest they've been in 25, 30 years. Mark Carney promised that he was going to be able to turn this around. Doug Ford promised he was going to be able to turn this around, and I assure you that it is not turning around. We have siphoned off $85 billion worth of money out of the Canadian system, put it mostly into the American system, which of course shows you what kind of confidence the consumer has in Trump versus Mark Carney.